Here's Johnny.
Welcome to my nightmare.
What's your favorite scary movie?
Let me play with this, Daddy.
Ha! We got you, suckers, because we were supposed to start at 8 o'clock. We started early. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Fear Freaks Podcast. My name's Braden.
I'm Destiny.
And we are the Fear Freaks. Today we got some very, very exciting news, everybody. Before we, shit, you guys see it in the title, right? You see, Kirby is back, yo. Kirby is back in Scream 6. How fucking exciting is that? I mean, Destiny texted me saying that she was shaking. She's like,
I was,
shaking hard, man. I mean, I was hard when I found this out. Like,
Me too.
Like straight shooter. It was just like boing,
Boing.
yeah, boing right there. Like just yeah. So really great stuff. We were originally supposed to be talking about May tonight, but who the fuck wants to hear about that when we've got an announcement like this? I literally feel like that had we even have like started with May, eventually it would have like rounded back to this anyway, But yeah. I mean, I was like, why not make this the the big topic of the day? So guys, also originally I've had a day, can we talk about that first? Because I feel like that was pretty intense, and then we can get into the main news. So sorry, people, had a day. We normally start the show around 7. I took the train into Chicago today. If anyone lives in the Chicagoland area, a freaking metro train smacked into a freaking semi. It was insane this morning. I was looking at taking that train, but I ended up taking the 753 train. It was the 738 train that it whacked into it. So I was almost on that train. That's insane. So, and then that backed up a lot of different stuff. So trains were backed up all day. I shouldn't sound so excited when I say something like that. I'm just pumped with adrenaline right now, with the whole Kirby news. So I shouldn't sound as excited, but it's not exciting at all. It's very, very sad. Somebody did die. 4 people are hurt right now. Not funny stuff at all. So be safe out there, people. Be safe. So, all right. Anyway, let's freaking get into it. God, we got quite the chat here tonight. We have quite the chat going on right now. So we got Diamond, what's going on? Boom, let's go. Good Real, he's obviously excited. Yes. Kirby. Marquise. So Marquise, I got to give a shout out. He was actually Destiny. You were the first one to text me. You were the first one to notify me. Followed by Brett Man. He literally texted me 2 seconds after you. And then Marquise. Thank you. Oh my God, I burped. Sorry. Thank you so much, Marquise, for texting me and informing me of this news. So, and then he says, best news ever, 2022. So, and good real, you better watch out, buddy. You're opening a claw. He's opening the claw. He's got a 5-drink limit. Josh Hart's in here. Flet, how you doing? Good real, I see you. Tavoris, what's going on? How we doing? And then we got Mentalect, what's going on? Aaron Click, I see you, and Shahima the Dead. I think I got everybody. If I missed some of you guys, I apologize. We are freaking going to we got a pretty solid show here tonight. So, Destiny, what is your thoughts on Kirby being back?
I am so excited. First, I want to tell you how I found out. So I was actually watching, I think it's called The Lost City. It's the Sandra Bullock, Daniel Radcliffe, Brad Pitt, Channing Tatum movie. It's on Paramount Plus right now. So I was watching it. And also something really cool. This is not a spoiler, but Red Right Hand plays during the movie. And I literally was like, oh my God, that's so cool. And then I went to go pause the movie to go look at something on my phone. I went to Instagram and I see Scream and Paramount, Kirby is back. So I was like, this means it's real. Then I went over to Twitter really quick to go see, saw it was real because I didn't want to get anyone's hopes up. And then
right.
I screamed, I freaked out. Bailey was just like, what? And I was like, Kirby's coming back. She's coming back. And then I had to send a voice message to Brett. I'm so excited. I am so excited. I was hoping that this would happen. I was kind of hoping it would happen in 6, but I remember my Scream predictions. I said if she's not coming back for this one, I think she'll be in 6. And she is. And I am very excited. And another thing I kind of predicted, I said, like, if Sydney and Gil don't come back in this one, I wouldn't mind that much. And then I said, if Kirby comes back, that could be the person that they kind of go to that helps them out and, like, guides them through everything. So I'm hoping that's what happens.
I mean, I'm not going to lie. That doesn't sound too far-fetched. I was literally like, I'm like thinking about all of this, as to, like, now what can actually happen with the story of Scream 6. Like, because really right now, they don't really need Sydney to come back. Like, I mean, I say, and I was texting Brett, man, like, this is the biggest casting announcement maybe since we found out that Nev Campbell was going to be back in Scream 5.
Yeah.
Like, I genuinely think, like, this is that big of an announcement because I know that there are, like, people since 2011 have been saying, literally, if there's another Scream movie, Kirby's got to come back or she's got to be involved in, like, some capacity or whatever. Like, and then in Scream 5, we got that little Easter egg, if, like, you are, like, watching the YouTube scene and everything, that, yes, it says from Ghostface Survivor, and then it says Kirby, right? So it's like they hinted at it in Scream 5, and it's like something that they wanted you to find, Like, obviously, my sister didn't pay close enough attention because I literally sent the article to her, and she goes, but she died. I was like, no, the fuck, she did not. If you paid attention in Scream 5, she didn't die. Like, she did not die. I'm like,
also, there is a poster in Scream 5. You cannot see who is on it, really, because I went back. I saw this after I saw the movie. It was that night there was a big Scream watch along, and a lot of the cast and directors and everyone's tweeting about it and, like, behind the scenes pictures. There is a poster in the hospital in Scream 5, but it says missing person, and it was Kirby.
What?
And so, like, I don't know if that's just, like, another, like, little Easter egg, or I wonder if that's gonna play in to that, because, like, is she missing because she chose to be missing because she did the interview that was on YouTube?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, is that, like, supposed to be, like, canonical, or is that just, like, they're just hiding a little Kirby picture in the back,
Yeah, that's a good thought, because it's like, this can go so many different ways now. Like, like, she could be missing because she doesn't want to be found. Like, kind of like, shout out to Zach Salazar and team for Scream Legacy, kind of like, they did in Scream Legacy, how Sydney is, like, completely off the grid. It's following her daughter, and, like, she's completely off the grid, does not want to be found. That honestly maybe could be the same thing here with Kirby. Like, maybe, like, she just wants to be completely off the grid, doesn't want to be found. Maybe she hears about, what happens in Scream 5 and recognizes, okay, like, now that obviously someone's coming back in Scream 6 to, keep these killings going, but maybe she gets, like, wind of it and is, like, kind of pulling the Sydney. Now she's survived and she has to come in and help him. And I mean, shit, we saw a lot of Sydney-esque, like, elements in Kirby and Scream 4. Like, she's not just, like, a fucking girl that's gonna just, let you give her shit. Like, she's got a tough side to her. She's got a chip on her shoulder. She will fucking fight back. Good Real Hunting, thank you so much for the super chat. I felt like Scream couldn't keep this a secret, so that is why they announced the Kirby news. Again, great marketing. I mean, either way, yeah, I see some people here thinking that, like, they should have, like, kept it a secret, but I mean, let's face it. I mean, this is honestly going to get most fans in the fucking seat in general. Like, I mean,
those who weren't really fans of 5, they see this and they're like, even if they were going to watch it, this at least gives us people who like that character, whether you liked 4 or not.
Mm-hmm.
If you liked character, because Kirby is like a fan favorite. People love Kirby. I love Kirby. So I think, and plus, like Hayden Panettiere, she hasn't been acting. And then I saw a couple weeks ago something about her getting with management, and people were like speculating, like, oh my God. I told Bailey, I was like, look at this tweet. That means she could be in Scream 6, because, like, not like why else would she be doing this, but like the timing of it, it makes sense. And it was really cool because yesterday, you know, they announced that the, like, Melissa Barrera, Jenna Ortega, Mason Gooding, and then, oh my God, what's her name? Jasmine Savoy, that they're coming back. And I quoted it, I was like, we just need Kirby, and I would like another, like, Dead Meat cameo.
Yeah.
They would love to be killed off somehow. I think that would be, you know, if they could do that, that would be cool.
Shit.
But,
you know what? Where's the casting people at? Get the Fear Freaks as a cameo in Scream.
I'll do
6.
whatever. I'll stand there.
Let's do. No, I mean, shit. Just have them watching our show. You know, just like.
Oh, come on! I would be a wall. You know, I would do whatever. I would just.
Like Destiny will just be like, I'll like if the camera pans by me really quick and I'm just standing there like this, just.
Do you just see me in like the little corner?
Yeah, she's Ghostface.
I would love that.
It's Ghostface right there.
Down there.
Like we got her.
It's just like, and it's so cool because so far on like every social media, especially Twitter, it's all I'm seeing is stuff for Kirby, and it's just like it makes me so happy, you know, that like to see so many people excited. Just because I feel like everything's been so shitty lately with like stuff that's going on in the real world, and so just to have like this news that most people don't care about, but you know we care about it. It's just I could probably cry. Not gonna lie to you. I want to rewatch Scream 4. I think after this I'm gonna put it on to go to bed.
Dude, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I was like thinking the same thing. I'm like, should I just put on Scream 4 tonight? Is that kind of like what I gotta do? Should I like just crack open a beer when we're done here, throw on Scream 4, and fucking celebrate? I might do it.
You should.
It's been a long day, you know. Like, I mean, I might as well just.
You might as well
crack it open, watch Scream 4. This is some exciting news, man. Again, like I'm very excited right now. Brandon, thank you so much for the super chat. This is like the Tobey Maguire in No Way Home news. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's big. It is big. Like I said, this is the biggest Scream announcement that I mean, well, Tobey Maguire was actually never announced for No Way Home. He was just was one of those, even though fans knew. Let's face it. Anybody who's a Marvel fan, fuck Destiny fucking well.
I knew it. I said as soon as those people were calling out that trailer, I was like, oh boy, here it comes.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm not gonna freaking lie. Like that was just something that like Kevin freaking Feige could have been like, oh yeah, no, they're not in it. No, and all of us freaking fans knew that Toby was back, and so was Andrew. So I mean, fuck, Andrew had to fucking claim that it was a Photoshop of him on set. Like, no.
That man went through some leaks.
Yeah.
Those videos of him, like the compilations of him, are fucking hilarious.
Oh yeah, 100%.
He can act, but he cannot lie.
Yeah, 100%. But I mean, so this is big for horror fans, specifically Scream fans, because again, she's a huge fan favorite. So, let's hear Fauci. What's going on, buddy? I see you here. Where was Fauci's first? Oh my God, y'all are blowing up the chat. Where are y'all like this every week, man? Like,
I know people are just excited. I mean, I don't blame them. You know, like getting like not like every stream I'm happy, but not every stream I have energy.
Mm-hmm.
I had no energy earlier, and then now I'm just like.
Now you're like.
I was dancing. I was freaking the fuck out. I literally screamed.
You know what? I got to put Bad Karma on. That's the song that plays at the end of Scream 4. Something to Die For, the opening song of Scream 4. Scream 4 is a great soundtrack. It has an outstanding soundtrack.
I think Scream 5 has a great soundtrack. I've been listening to it since it was released. The song that plays at the end of Scream 5 with the credits, I listen to that multiple times every day.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you said that. You said that during our stream last night. By the way, if you guys are new here and you guys are Scream fans, go check out Destiny and I's drink along that we did to Scream 2022 last Friday. Destiny hung in there until the very end. Took the L at the end of the night, but hey.
Big L. Literally as soon as I got off of here. Yeah.
Took an L. It's okay. T. Parker Evans. Kirby was still moving the last we saw her in Scream 4 2. We actually never see her die. We don't. That's true. So
yes,
we definitely still see her moving when we see her in Scream 4. Robert Long says, can Emma Roberts' character come back in this as well? You have something to say?
Oh, yeah. It was...
You're raising your hand like we're in class.
Well, I didn't want to interrupt you. I was being polite. Next time I won't. Dead meat? I'm just kidding. So, in Scream 4, kill count for dead meat, he said something because Kirby, like, they said, you don't see her die. You see her, like, crawling away. And then this was, like, after, like, Wes Craven passed away, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Because this would have been 2017. And he was like, I'm going to count Kirby as dead, but even though we don't see her die, but he was saying, like, in hopes that they don't do another Scream movie because he wasn't for it until, I mean, he's in the Scream movie, so come on. Obviously, he was for it after, like, But I was just thinking about that because he calls that out, like, if I'm going to count her dead just so because I don't think there's going to be another Scream movie. So now it's just like, she's alive. And I'm going to look at those comments after this to see if anyone's saying anything about Kirby now,
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
I don't know where I was going with that.
Well, I don't know either. I
just thought about it in my head. I was like,
I'm just sitting here being respectful. You seem like you were saying something.
I'm getting off of here. Actually, I'm done.
No, the hell you're not. You're staying right here. You're blocked from leaving. You can't leave.
I almost do it so much because the chat button is right next to the leave. And that's how I usually end up leaving on accident because my finger just hits the wrong button.
Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Brandon, what's going on, guys? T. Malutin, how we doing?
Hello.
Super excited for Scream 6. Yes,
Me
I am too. I am freaking too. Good Real says that Jill is dead, shot in the head by Sydney. She did get shot in the head, didn't she?
Yeah.
Did she?
Yeah.
Was she shot in the head?
I'm pretty sure. If not the head, she's definitely shot, like, in the chest.
I don't think she was shot in the head.
Is it the head? She goes, clear.
It's clear. She shocked in the head.
She does get shot, though, because...
She does.
Because she tries to move, and Sydney, like, fucking...
Yeah. I don't know. This is why I need to rewatch. I haven't watched Scream 4 since.
If it's not the head, it's definitely the chest, and I don't think it's just once.
Yeah. I know Bert loves her, but so Fauci, what's going on, buddy? How we doing? But it is wrong that this news makes me feel nothing, or is it wrong? Yes, it is wrong. What the heck?
That's kind of crazy because Matt was a huge fan of Scream 5, which, not gonna lie, it kind of surprised me a little bit. I didn't know he was gonna like it that much, and he really likes it.
Jeez.
So I would think you would be a little bit more excited, but
Fauci ain't excited. So, sorry to hear that, buddy. Everything
maybe
okay?
once it gets closer.
Do we need to talk? Uno y uno,
Uno.
I almost said mano y mano. Like, I don't know what I was trying to say right there. But hey, we're going through it. Anyway, here let's go through the official article together, shall we? Just so we can make this official. So here we go. Bloody Disgusting. People that are around my channel knows that I go to Bloody Disgusting for a lot of shenanigans. So
yeah.
Bloody Disgusting reports Kirby's back. Hayden Panettiere will officially reprise the fan favorite character in Scream 6. And then the article goes on to say, Destiny, you want to read?
I literally can't read that. It's so small.
I'm totally kidding.
No, I got this, actually.
Oh,
a quick Easter egg in this year's Scream reveal that Scream 4 character Kirby Reed Hayden Panettiere survived her encounter with Ghostface, leaving fans wondering if we would see the fan favorite character again in the sequel. It's official. Kirby will be back for Scream 6.
You could stop right there. I legit feel like you're reading like the kid in class that's just like trying to get all the words right. Like you're just like going like super slow, so like you're trying to get everything right.
I genuinely don't think you understand how small this is. It is this fucking big. I'm gonna take a screenshot and you'll see it later.
Oh my god! No, I'm just giving you. I know how it is because remember
I'm
I did the Jurassic Park. I did the Jurassic Park stream when it was freaking tiny. I had to do that on my phone. Anyway, here, I'll pick it up for you. No problem.
Thank
you. THR, which is the Hollywood Reporter, reports that Panettiere has signed on for the sequel, making her the first legacy character announced so far for the next installment. Panettiere joins the previously announced returning players Melissa Barrera, Jasmine Savoy Brown, Mason Gooding, and Jenna Ortega. In the brand new movie, I fucking hate how they have to like specify that Scream is a brand new movie. Like that's one thing that bothers me on the Blu-ray. It says all new movie. Like it's crazy. Because it's just called Scream, all new movie. But in the brand new movie, so this is like apparently it says plot detail. So this is honestly like where I kind of get a little confused. It says plot details, of course, are still under wraps at this time, but this literally says in the brand new movie, the Scream saga continues with the 4 survivors of the Ghostface killings as they leave Woodsboro behind and start a fresh chapter. So are they actually leaving Woodsboro? Are they leaving? Are they dipping? Are they like, fuck this shit, I'm out? And then, but you know, someone's going to want to kill you wherever you go. So, I mean, shit, Sydney even tells them that in Scream 5. Says that that they're gonna keep finding you.
Yeah.
And that she won't rest until he's in the ground.
Boom, bitch.
He and she. At the helm are Radio Silence's. Oh my god, I hate pronouncing these names because
Matt Bettinelli.
Matt Bennett Bettin. Wait, what?
You fucked me up now. God dang it.
Yep. Matt. Go ahead.
Matt. You made me lose my flow.
Matt Bettinelli Oakland.
Bettinelli. Oh my god.
And Tyler Gillett. Scream and Ready or Not with James Vanderbilt, Scream, Murder Mystery, and Guy Busick, Scream and Ready or Not, co-writing the screenplay. These are the same writers of Scream 5. Project X Entertainment's Vanderbilt, Paul Neinstein, and William Chirac are serving as producers. And then creator Kevin Williamson and the third member of Radio Silence, Chad Villela, are executive producing alongside Spyglass's Gary Barber and Peter. I'm not going to pronounce that last name. There is no shot in hell. Peter O. That's what I'm going to call him. Ron Lynch and Kathy Conrad and Marianne Madalena. Fans can expect the next Scream to release in theaters worldwide on March 31st, 2023. Voila. So that's it, guys. That's the freaking big news, man. Kirby's back, and I don't know what they're going to be doing. I'm genuinely curious to see what the story is going to be. What are they going to do with Kirby now that, you know, like you could theorize this all you want? Because, you know, and I actually just mentioned that last night in my Scream update that I did yesterday for when like Melissa Barrera and returning cast members that literally just got announced yesterday. So it literally, I said, there's only, I feel like so much that you could do at this point with Sydney, like continuing to just kind of like pop in the story. Like I said, I genuinely feel that Scream 5 did it really well. Like I thought that, you know, they served purpose of her, you know, getting a call from Dewey early on, like in like the beginning of the second act. It's like, you know, Dewey calls her, informs her of what's going on. Like she clearly says that she's going to stay as far away as she could, but then gets the news about Dewey and has to come in, and, you know, she comes in for the third act. Really, the trailer did make it seem like that she was going to be in it for most of the movie. Great marketing tactic, because, you know, that's kind of like, I'm sure, what got a lot of people into the seats, but then they got something completely new. So it's like almost like what can they do with Sydney in this movie that they haven't done in the past? You know what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. And that's why I feel like like, I love Sydney. You know, Sydney's my favorite final girl. She's like my favorite everything. But like I said that night when we saw it at the theaters, like, if she doesn't come back for the next one, like, I wouldn't be mad at it, you know? Like,
Mhm.
I wouldn't mind if she didn't, because I really felt like that ending of Scream 5, if that was their send off, I think that's a great send off. I don't want anything to happen to Sydney. So, like, would it just be the same thing? She would just show up in the third act. Well, we've already just seen that, you know? So, if she doesn't come back, I think that would be fine. I feel like while watching Scream 5, like I said, like, it hit me while I was watching it. I was like, oh my God, we still get to see the legacy characters. Like, this is before even Dewey was on screen, because I was so invested in who we were with at the time. And I feel like, for me at least, like, if they were able to, like, make me forget that I'm about to see my favorite characters on screen, then I think the cast that we have now is serviceable. I think that would be okay.
Yeah. I mean, and like that was the whole purpose of it. I thought, like, I thought Scream 5 did a good job at bringing in new characters, modern characters with modern technology. And honestly, because the original Scream movie came out in 1996, like, they still had the landlines, and, that was, I think, honestly scary enough. Like, now it's very hard to pull off a Scream movie now, like with all the technology that we have, like, like with smartphones. But I mean, fuck, Scream 5 still did really well at it. And I actually liked, because that was actually something that, like, remember when, like, you haven't seen Black Christmas 2019 yet, have you? No. Okay. But in Black Christmas 2019, they're still answering like cell phone numbers that have like an unknown caller calling them. And I'm just like, not the fucking case. I love how self-aware Scream. That's something I never even mentioned in any Scream video that we've done together. I love in Scream 5 how it, like, Ghostface would like use Amber's number or something like that. Like, it would be their friend, and then they would answer, and then it would be like completely different. Really, really cool. So I think if they can, continue that even in this movie, I think that it'll be another success. Like, but I love that. Like, it didn't even hit me right now until like right now.
No, I didn't, like, I obviously saw, like, every time there would be a call, it would either say Amber or maybe Amber if they didn't have the number saved.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't even think, like, that's a good way to get someone to answer. Because, like you
Exactly.
said, most people don't. I am one of those people. I'll answer any phone call I get. Most of the time, I won't say anything. I'll just answer it. Because I'm like, who is this? But I won't say it. I'll just wait a second. And then usually it just hangs up.
Well, like, normally if it's like a telemarketer or something like that, like, as soon as you pick up, it's like, hello, and thank you for choosing Verizon Wireless. And then I just hang up, like, like, but if it's fucking, like, I feel like if it's like silent for a second, like, I'm like, okay, is this person going to say something?
Uh-huh.
Like, I don't answer. Like, I always say, if it's like, so if there's a ghost face out there that's watching me right now that's trying to come after me, I won't answer your phone call. You're going to have to, like, leave a voice message or some shit like that. Like,
I will answer your phone call.
Yeah. Destiny will answer your phone call, so you can call her and, play the question, play 20 questions with her.
Even, like, people at work, if they're getting a phone call, they're like, oh, I don't want to answer this. I'm like, give it here. I'll answer it for you.
Be like, who is this?
No, literally, I'll answer hello. Answer with an attitude,
Hello. Yeah, like, I mean, I just won't do it. Like, if it's that important, they'll leave a voicemail. I mean, shit. True. I mean, honestly, if Ghostface was smart, he'd start leaving voicemails, like.
I can't remember the last time I've gotten a voicemail.
Yeah, I got an unknown caller the other day, and I didn't get a voicemail, so obviously it can't be that important.
No, it didn't matter.
Like, exactly. Like, I'm like, you obviously aren't important to me. You're not important to my life, so get the hell out of here. But yeah, so I'm super excited about all this, man. I honestly genuinely think that this is very exciting for Scream fans. I think that this is exciting for, again, this is one of the biggest horror announcements that we've gotten this year. I don't even know what else. I don't even really know what else like we can say about it. So
no, that's it. She's back, baby.
She is back. Kirby is fucking here. She's full force. She's about to, take over the screen. I'm going to need to bring 3 boxes of tissues, 1 for tears and 2 for something else. So,
Please don't be doing that in a theater.
What?
Please don't be doing that at the theater.
No, I'm not that disrespectful. Okay. I'm not
That's
that.
good.
I'm not that disrespectful first of all, I respect movies too much. I don't respect myself that much. I respect movies too much. So,
And maybe the surrounding people also in the theater.
Oh, I don't give a fuck about this.
Just right next to you.
Yeah, just like legit right next to me, and I'm just like, "Yo, what's up, man?" Like
Don't
someone's gonna. So okay, like well, if that would be a way to get somebody to get the fuck up and walk away, because here's the deal: back when Avengers: Infinity War came out, I went to go see it with my buddy. Like this was like my 3rd time seeing it, so I wasn't I wasn't too bothered by it, but like I was bothered enough to like where I needed to like make this whole fucking like thing. Like I didn't want to sit next to this guy. We have a whole theater. My buddy and I were the first 2 in the theater before everybody else gets in. A whole ass theater, and they legit follow me and sit right by me. It wasn't like you have to follow everybody and like go to the no. It's like they genuinely like my buddy and I sat down. People are like starting to come in. They look right up at me. There's clearly they didn't even leave space in between. Sat right by me. And I was just bothered. Like I'm just sitting there. I'm like looking at this. I'm like, we don't have snacks yet. So I got up. I went to go get the snacks, and I came back around, and I looked this guy in the face. I was like, I don't hate you, man, but I'm going to go sit on the other side of this. I had to just let him know that he had made me feel uncomfortable. Like, I'm just like, a whole theater, just sit right next to me. It would have been a great moment to be like, yo, just so you know, I'm one of those Marvel fans that likes to freaking get massively hard and just jerk off like during these movies. So, like, I mean,
that would have probably gotten him, or would have been like, me too. You're like, fuck. And then you would have been screwed. Said, or he would have just been like, me too. And then both of y'all dicks out.
Well, guess what? No, that doesn't work for me. Never having the junk out in front of another gent. Absolutely not. Hells no. Huh?
Whatever.
You're just no fun.
I wasn't going to say it. Elvira, oh my God, please. She's like, you know what, tonight?
What do you call it? Oh, look who freaking decided. Look who it is.
5-Star Media.
5-Star Media. Look who it is. He showed up. He's here. Look at. I love how he's like, I'm here. Like he's fucking like late to a college class. He's like Austin Miller from the Haddonfield Nightmare when he runs late to class. Like he's like, sorry, Dr. Tate, my alarm didn't go off. Yeah, set your notifications, buddy. Yes, buddy. This is actually confirmed. This is literally news as of 2 hours ago, my time. So, you know.
Confirmed. Look at the Scream Instagram. It is there. It's all over Twitter. It's true.
It is true. It's our girl is back, Queen Kirby. I've seen a lot of people just praising her, like on Facebook. It's awesome. It's honestly good to see. It's good to see that a character within like the last like 10 years, like it's been 11 years now, but
oh my God. Hello.
Well.
Elvira just fucking knocked my thing down. Good thing I'm wearing pants, right?
Thank God you're wearing pants. Otherwise, that was gonna.
They're shorts.
That was gonna be a whole ass like thing right now.
Whoops! That actually kind of hurt me. It hit me right in the fucking shoulder.
I was gonna say, whoop! There goes her phone.
Literally, just knocked it down.
But what do you call it? Let's that got me what do you call it? Got me all sorts of messed up. But I was saying it's good to see that a character like Kirby from like the last like 10 years of like a horror franchise is like coming back. You know what I mean? Like I feel like I mean, I don't know if this is the case because I don't really know what the vibe with Allison and Halloween is in the new like trilogy. But like it like makes me wonder if like say like 10 years from now, like they're doing a Halloween like a requel or something like that to Halloween, and maybe like Allison is like coming back and like she's gonna be like a brand new generation. Like she has to be like the next Laurie Strode to try and take out Michael Myers once and for all. I don't know. Like I wonder how people would take that. Like I mean, only time will be able to tell for that one. You know what? Let's ask the comment section right now. If they do that, if Halloween does that in like 10 years from now, people, how would you feel about Allison coming back and being like the one that takes on Michael Myers once and for all? Or would you guys not like that? Do you guys just think that the Strode timeline should just die? Like, what are your thoughts on that, Destiny?
I guess it could be cool.
Kind of cool.
I like Allison, but yeah, maybe like a show timeline shouldn't keep going, But it would be a cool idea.
Yeah. No, but I mean, like, I'm just like comparing that to like what we got, like here. Like, it's nice to see that, we have like this like character that's now coming back to face off against Ghostface again. So I'm really curious. Now, I hope that they don't watch. Imagine. No. You know what I'm saying.
Absolutely not.
You read my mind. I know it. You're like,
yeah.
Braden, shut the hell up. Now imagine, everybody, just imagine, where's Chad Sumner at? Where's Chad at? Imagine if they resurrection this bitch. Like, she just gets killed in like the first scene. Like, first 5 minutes, done.
I'd be pretty mad, honestly. Yeah, I would be upset.
I mean, you'd probably cry. You'd probably walk out of the theater, honestly.
No, I would. No. I don't think she should die in this movie at all.
No.
I think if she's going to die, it should not be in this one. Maybe the next one, or if they do another one, maybe that one. It should not. Because, like, even though, people have been saying there's a chance she's still alive, but between Scream 4 and Scream 5, we just assumed she's probably dead, especially like I didn't think we would get another Scream movie. So I thought, her story was over with, and I think it would be kind of insane to bring her back after all this time of us thinking she was probably dead, just to not have her for at least, I think, this movie and another one.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't want to see her just go out, because then I'll be like, well, then what was the point?
Yeah. No, I mean, and again, I think that the writers and the directors did a really good job with Scream 5. I thought that it was a really great, continuation, because I can't really say, I mean, I guess you can, because like that's like what people were saying, like with Star Wars Episode 7, at least, is that it was like a good fresh, like, it was like it was bringing Star Wars back. I feel like Scream 5 did a good enough job like bringing Scream back while also serving as like a good sequel to Scream 4. Curious to see how Scream 6 is going to go, and it makes me wonder, because I also said in my update last night that actually one of these writers told Total Film that Scream 5 was not intended on kickstarting a new sequel, or a trilogy, kickstarting a new trilogy. So it makes me wonder, are they going to do a 7? Is Scream 6 going to kind of be the finale, or are they going to, maybe actually do a trilogy? Because I also kind of did compare it to, the likeliness of Halloween 2018. Like, they didn't greenlight a sequel right away. They didn't do it until that summer after the movie came out, but they announced not 1, but 2. Like right now we only have 1. It makes me wonder, like, if they're just going to be like, okay, we're going to wait and see how this does. With this Kirby news, I'm sensing a box office success right here. So,
I mean, Scream 5 did really well, because I remember before it came out, people said it wasn't going to do well, and I was like, I don't know. And then it did really freaking well, especially because, we're still in a pandemic. So a lot of people still aren't going to the movie theaters, and the fact that it did so well, I was just like, to everyone that said it wasn't going to do well, because they're like, it's just a Scream movie with everything. I was like, I don't know about that. So I think with the news of this, I think there's a chance it could make more money than it did last year.
I mean, honestly, now that it's back and Scream 5 did really well, I think so too. I mean, the world is getting more and more back to normalcy, you know? So I mean, it's like to a degree, let's face it, the world's never going to be 100% normal, but to a degree we're getting back to that, like, you know, pre-COVID-esque. Like COVID's just kind of like staying in the past right now. Like, you know, it's like you're gonna have to get your COVID shot every now, whatever. We're not here to talk about COVID. So but like theaters are getting more and more back to normalcy, I should say. Like people are going to see movies, you know, more and more. And I do think that this can be another success. If this is another success, I honestly do think that, yeah, we could probably get a 7. And if we get a 7, honestly, they got to conclude it at some point, you know. I mean, but who the hell, like, who the hell am I? I'm just saying it's got to conclude eventually.
Yeah.
To a degree. It's got, like, at least like from a story perspective, like they got to like wrap up like the characters that we have seen before. Like obviously we have these new characters, but like, I mean, fuck, even like look what Saw did. I mean, like with Spiral, I mean, they like literally found a way to keep Saw coming out, but starting like a copycat story now and following cops, right? I mean, it's like I just feel like these franchises are always going to figure out, you know, what to do. Fuck, Jason Blum is wanting more Halloween, like after Halloween ends. Like, how the hell are they going to keep all, like, are they now, all these years later, are they going to go like with an anthology route or some shit like that? Like, what are they going to do? So, like, I don't know. Like, and I just think that these are easy money makers because they're franchises that people have known since, like, you know, the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, like, you know.
Yeah, and there's always that like argument that like I know people like they get tired of sequels, they get tired of remakes, reboots, prequels, whatever you want to call it. They get tired of that same storyline being told, I guess, like a familiar property. Personally, I don't care, you know. There's always going to be remakes, readaptations, and whatever. They're always going to be there because, like you said, they're going to make some money.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to keep pushing them out. And then, like, for me, I don't get annoyed by that. I can't stand when people say that, like, they need to make, you know, like, independent movies or movies that's not tied to anything. Like, they need fresh stuff. And that really kind of bothers me because, like, there's always new movies coming out. There's always so many movies coming out. It's just, like, I saw a tweet that went viral. It had a fucking shit ton of likes. Like, we need new horror movies. We get new horror movies. It's just, when you have these properties, obviously those are going to be the ones that are mainly talked about. Those are the ones that are going to be, like, heavily, like, marketed. Just because they know they're going to make money. But, like, if you're saying that there's no new horror movies coming out, I think you just need to look better.
Yeah,
there's so much shit everywhere.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, fuck, literally, we've got so much damn streaming stuff now. Like, I just actually downloaded Tubi to watch May, which is what we were supposed to talk about today. I mean, fuck, I literally just downloaded that. That's all free movies. They actually have some good shit on there. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think like a year ago, like I was like looking at Tubi and I'm like, what the fuck is on here? And now all of a sudden, all this free shit's on there. Like, I'm like, whoa, completely free. So. And then, I mean, you've got fucking Shudder, Netflix, which Netflix is kind of slowly on its way out. Kind of funny that they're the first streaming service that's dying after they are the ones that took out the mega giant Blockbuster, you know, like, and now they're the first ones to slowly decline. Like, it's like, that's payback, bitch. That's what you get for taking out Blockbuster.
But, you know, Netflix has some good stuff.
It does.
I mean, Fear Street was fucking great. And I know that it's a Fear Street. Well, it's Fear Street, but it's not Fear Street, you know? Yeah. But, like, even that, like, that time of, like, being on, like, Twitter and stuff when Fear Street was coming out, even though, like, I was late, I had watched the first one the night before the second one came out. It was still just fun to see, like, it's just fun to see when a new horror movie comes out, to see everyone talking about it. I think it can get really tiresome after a little bit, just because it's all you see. But it was exciting to see people freaking the fuck out about Fear Street. It was such, like, a good little period of, like, horror Twitter, because everyone was just excited. And because we're getting something like this. It was just a cool idea. So
Yeah.
Netflix has some stuff, but you know, I think they're gonna keep fucking themselves.
Yeah, I mean, probably. Like, that sounds about right. I mean, I don't know.
It's so expensive when you can get. I have Paramount Plus, $5 with ads, but still $5. Shutter, $6 right there. That's cheaper than Netflix. That's cheaper than, like, because I remember before I canceled my Netflix, I think it was like $13 or something. So that already is cheaper. So you can get 2 streaming services for the price of Netflix, or 3 if you find some really cheap ones.
Mm-hmm.
Or fucking Tubi right there. That's 3. That's
Yeah.
free.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's
I
just
don't
whatever.
know. I mean, shit, I'm going to continue to buy Blu-rays. I'm a physical media collector. So, you know, like, I'm going to buy Blu-rays and 4Ks and all that shenanigans.
You know what? Yesterday, though, I was pretty upset because I was watching Dr. Sleep. And keep in mind, I got my fucking DVD from Goodwill not that long after it was released on DVD. And I was like, fuck yeah, $2? Look at this movie. It just came out. Cool. And I didn't watch it until yesterday. But I was like watching it, and I looked down for a second. I looked up, and it was a scene. It was the 29-minute mark. And it was with a ghost, just in case no one's seen it. It was with a ghost. And I was like, what the fuck? I've already seen this scene because I was already like 40 minutes in. And then I went to go like skip it, and it kept taking me right back to 29 minutes. I would hit next scene, 29 minutes. I'm like, what the fuck? And I would fast forward it, get to 40 minutes, it would take me right back to 29 minutes. So I had to finish the movie streaming. I was like, damn, my fucking Blu-ray betrayed me. But that was just, I think it was just a shit DVD, and that's why it was at Goodwill.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Just disappointing.
Yeah, I'm sorry that you had to deal with that.
Yeah, I watched
Great movie,
much of
though.
it on my phone. You know, that was just a disservice. I was watching it on my phone, just like literally like this. I was like, this is about to get fucking crazy. I know it is. I'm gonna have to watch this on my little ass screen on my phone. Yeah.
I saw that in Cinemark XD in theaters. It was fucking awesome. Like when because it was like the giant, like, first of all, Shining is one of my favorite horror movies ever made. So I'm like, you know what? I want to see this so badly. This is before I read the book. You know, I really didn't know what to like fully expect going in. The trailers looked really good, but it's like when they do the callback shots to the opening of The Shining as they're driving up the mountain and the fucking theme is playing and it was just blasting in my ears. And I was like, it's like, fuck yeah.
I literally, while watching it yesterday, I was like, I cannot believe I didn't go to the fucking theater to see this. I was mad because I know this is like, we'll stop. They're like scratching on my wall. I'm going to definitely buy it, and I'm going to buy the director's version, or I'm going to get like the option to watch the director's cut because I watched the theatrical because that was all that was streaming, and that's what I had on DVD. So I'm going to make sure, and I'm going to fucking watch it on my projector because it's the closest thing I can get to a little theater, and I'm going to fucking enjoy the 3 hours. Because, like, I was telling Maddie, I was like, have you seen it? She's like, isn't that like the sequel to The Shining? I was like, yeah. And I was like, it's 2.5 hours long, and the director's cut is 3 hours. She's like, God damn. I was like, I'm not one of those people, like, when it's like a really long movie, it turns me off a little bit. Like, I'll keep pushing it back, and that's one of the reasons why I kept pushing back Dr. Sleep. And another reason, because I knew of a scene that was in it, and I knew it would be really hard to watch. And so I was, like, nervous to watch it. But I definitely want to see, like, I want to see more of it. Because I thought it was great. I really loved it. Yeah. I thought the ending, I didn't think it was bad. I feel like the ending, like, all of a sudden you're there and then it's, like, over, you know? Like, and the way one of the characters goes out, I mean, spoiler alert to anyone, 1, 2, 3. I think Rose the Hat should have had, like, a way more gruesome death because she was, like, the bad guy, like, the main bad one. And the way she went out, I was like, oh, man. I wanted to see something really fucking crazy, but, you know, it was still really good. I still really, really enjoyed it. And I cried, like, a few times.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
great. No, I know. It's one of those movies that just kind of like takes you on like a roller coaster of like emotions, because it's like, I mean, even like, I mean, I'm sure we're gonna talk about this eventually, like on the show. But I mean, like the scene like with like Danny and Dick, like I mean, just like seeing them like kind of interact, and I just love so much about that movie. And Ewan McGregor, fucking fantastic as an adult Danny Torrance. I mean, it's like you really couldn't like have cast it any better. He's so good. So
yes, yeah.
yeah, and I mean, actually, fuck, like the girl that plays Abra, fucking standout for sure.
She is so amazing, because the scene where like it's Danny but it's her, she does, because like you're watching it, and like while watching it, even though I'm seeing her, I'm obviously picturing it as him. I was like, she is doing so fucking great. She is amazing. And then like the kill count said like they casted over 800 girls auditioned, and she got it. Like that's a lot of fucking people, you know?
Yeah.
But she was fantastic. I think the whole cast was great. And it's so cool just because like I had watched Hill House not that long ago, and it was cool because I recognized so many people just from seeing Hill House and just seeing other Mike Flanagan works, like the fucking like Lonnie Elam.
Legit.
It was so cool to see him. I was like, oh my god, Lonnie. But he was a bad guy, so you know, but it's fine.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Like you see, oh, I mean, fuck, even like the little girl in the very beginning is like one of the little girls from Hill House. Like,
Nelly.
I mean, yeah.
I was like, no, not again.
Yeah, I mean, this girl just can't fucking get away from, you know, like being one of those.
It was
kids.
sad.
She's starting early. She's starting very early to be one of the big body counts. Like,
I know. I mean, even like, Baseball Boy. He was also in. I believe it was the little boy in Before I Wake, which Mike Flanagan did that. Did you ever watch that one?
The little baseball boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I know exactly who that is. That's God, what the hell is it? I forgot his name, but I mean, he's been in quite a few projects. Yeah, I think that is him. And from Before I Wake, and then he was also in what do you call it? Good Boys, the comedy or whatever. I don't know if you've seen that or not. Very it's kind of like how do I even describe this? It's kind of like Neighbors, but with like, have you ever seen Neighbors with Zac Efron?
Yeah.
And, it's kind of like that, because Seth Rogen's a producer on it, but with fucking little kids, and they swear, they cuss, they go to fucking great. They go to college. I'm gonna send you the trailer when we're done. I'm gonna send you the Red Band trailer, and you gotta watch the movie. I promise you will laugh hysterically for like 2 hours. It's so funny. But yeah, like I think that he's a great young actor. But yeah, I know exactly what you're talking about. And yeah, that scene was fucking that's a tough scene. Like, yeah.
I knew it was coming, and I literally was like watching it, and like Bailey was sitting right next to me. He's like playing his game. I was like sitting in there with him, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so nervous because the scene's coming up. He's like, what? I was like, nothing. I was like, I'm not. It was happening. I was like holding my head. I was like, oh no.
Yeah.
Make it stop. It made me want to throw up. Like it was really hard to watch.
That is a very hard scene to watch. I mean, like to actually continue to look at the screen as it's like kind of playing out. And then it's like, even like when Danny and his friend like end up finding the body or whatever, it's like all like smashed in the dirt or whatever. It's just like, oh,
and they're just throwing up everywhere.
Yeah. Like, I mean, it's a tough sight. I can imagine that the smell probably wasn't the best either. So, you know, but yeah, definitely more on that when we get to. I feel like we've already talked about Dr. Sleep, like, but there's a lot to crack open. Honestly, there's a lot to crack open in that movie. But yeah, I fucking love that movie. So, all right, we're closing in on an hour here. Anything else going on other than the fact that Kirby is back? Anything else that's major to discuss? As of oh guys, guess what? Friday the 13th is this week. It's our favorite holiday for Fear Freaks. It's Friday the 13th. I got my Jason shirt ready to rock and roll. Gonna be sporting Jason.
I'll put mine on when I get home from work.
Yep.
I'm
Speaking of Friday the 13th, gotta announce my special boy Friday the 13th fan film trailer drops this Friday. A certain someone, not gonna point any fingers at me, but a little certain someone's in it. Hope you guys check that out on hope you guys both hope that you guys I'm looking at you and fucking
sorry. She's been really needy tonight.
Hope you guys watch that on Friday. It's going to be over on James Grimm's channel when it comes out, and then I will post it on my channel later on in the evening. So James's channel is going to have it on there first. So check that out. You guys saw the little teaser that we posted this past week. A lot of you guys caught on the little, the parallel to Halloween Kills of Jason picking up the mask and everything. Really, really cool stuff. So definitely check it out on Friday. Don't hate on my acting too much. All right. Can we all be respectful? If you guys are going to hate on it, come in with vengeance. How about that?
Tomato.
Yeah, right. Literally, I'm gonna freaking. I anticipate people are gonna be throwing tomatoes at their screen or beers. They're gonna see the first 5 lines and be like, "Yo, fuck this kid, really."
Not this guy.
Not this guy. Unsubscribe. Can't act for shit.
Can't.
Canceled.
It was actually kind of because I've seen the trailer. It was kind of weird. Not saying you did bad. It was just weird seeing it because I was just like, oh my God, I know him. That's just so crazy to see. And I was just like,
she's like, I do a podcast with him.
I talk to him daily, and
I know this guy.
Yeah, it was just
She was and guys, she was still starstruck. So you know what,
maybe that's what it was. Maybe that's what it was.
She was starstruck. She had no words for how good I did. That's it.
Just mind blowing.
Legit, I'm gonna win an Oscar, man.
I was about to say you should be nominated.
Fan film categories coming at the 2023 Academy Awards, and
good luck.
HN is fucking gonna win the Oscar for best directing. Obviously,
you're gonna leave with 2 Oscars that night.
In one, I'm gonna make history from dude. Can you imagine? Fucking, I walk up there, I'm just getting the flowers thrown at me. 1 tomato hits my face, because
it would be me in the crowd.
It'd be you. You'd be in the front row, just
it's like from Scary Movie when they're doing the roses and someone does a whole fucking vase.
Oh yeah,
that would be me.
You're gonna throw a fucking vase. Actually, you're gonna fucking be the Will Smith of this year. You're gonna come up and fucking just knock me out.
I would never. I wouldn't want that many people talking about me, honestly.
Legit, it's gonna just be. We're gonna be on fucking Newsweek the next day of you just fucking right hooking me.
2 unknowns fight at Oscars.
I mean, who the fuck is this guy?
No,
I'm the Oscar winner, obviously, dude.
It's like Mean Girls. They don't even go here.
Yeah, exactly.
We don't go here.
I'm gonna be like, yo, I just walked in the back door, so
I don't know where I am right now.
I'd literally knock out whoever has the envelope. I'd grab it and I'd walk out on stage in my suit. I would honestly look like I knew what I was doing there, though. I'd walk out, I'd have probably a fresh white suit on, maybe with a little bit of blood of the person's nose I just knocked out. But
yeah.
Legit, I'd walk out, I'd open the envelope, and the Oscar goes to The Haddonfield Nightmare and My Special Boy. What?
And just run, grab the Oscars, and
everyone's literally gonna be like, "What the fuck is going on right now?"
And then everyone's clapping and crying. Yeah.
Yep, I know.
That's beautiful.
I know, and I'm just gonna be like, "Look at this, people. How about that?"
You ever watch Horton Hears a Who?
Yeah, I have actually.
That's beautiful, Katie. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh yeah.
That is beautiful, Katie.
Yeah.
I can't do it. I can't let my eyes roll.
I can't either. So
I love Katie though.
Katie.
Yeah. Katie.
Yeah, looking here right now. Look at this, guys. In like a 24-hour time span, yesterday, literally one day ago, we got the announcement of the other cast members returning for Scream 6. And then we got the big one today. We're probably going to get some more here coming. Courtney Cox has technically been our only official source saying that she's returning for Scream 6. I mean, that's official if you ask me. But I haven't seen anything like, major. Like, that's honestly why I was confused last night. Like in my update I did last night, I was like, I'm pretty sure, or am I thinking of like back to Scream 5 updates? I'm like, I'm pretty sure she got announced.
I think so.
I was like, yeah.
It's like really good, like reliable source. I think she's coming back.
Yeah. And some people here come to me for like, these like updates, and I'm like, I think she's back.
Obviously very trustworthy.
I could be, I think. Let me double check on that and get back to you. I did double check though. I actually looked it up, and then I was like, I was right. Courtney Cox did say something about returning in Scream 6, pinned it on the top. So anybody that wants to try and go hate on that, let's go. Freaking virtual fight, bitch. Let's go.
You are just so much energy over there.
I have a lot of energy right now, and this Sprite that I had is legit. It's caffeine free.
And then I'm over here like,
it says no caffeine. Can you read that?
No, your ring light's too bright.
No caffeine.
It's a Sprite. I don't think Sprites have caffeine in them.
I always thought that they did, which is why I drank them massively. But, in like massive just...
I thought they didn't have caffeine.
No, they don't. But I guess, like the taste of Sprite. So...
I like Sprite. Sprite's pretty good.
You notice how my answer just, like, changed twice within, like, that? Like...
I don't know what's going on.
Destiny's just like, I'm just here. I'm just here for the ride.
Literally, I sat around for an hour before we started. I was waiting on you.
Okay, today was not my fault.
I know.
That was legit bad.
You said, I got home, I'm going to eat. I said, okay.
Okay, I'd be dying right now. I would be dying right now if I didn't eat, just so you know.
I did eat before I started getting ready. And it was delicious.
I'm glad. I'm so happy for you. What did you eat?
I made these little plant-based chicken patties. I cooked them in the toaster oven, and then I cut them up, and then I made like little chicken wraps with some cheese. And my mom gave me a tomato that she grew. It was fucking amazing. It was the best tomato I've ever had. So the tomato that she gave me, and then pickles and mustard and cheese and the little chicken patties, and it was so good. And then I made some squash.
Sounds pretty good.
Yeah.
You made what?
Squash, like in the toaster oven.
Squash. I don't like squash very much.
Really? I love squash.
Yeah.
So much. Especially like roasted squash. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm not really a fan of squash. I mean, I like what do you call it? What the fuck are they called? Brussels sprouts. I actually like that. If you put Brussels sprouts and you put them in like an air fryer, like they're actually really good.
I love Brussels sprouts anyway. It could just be like steamed Brussels sprouts and I'll eat them. I love Brussels sprouts.
Yeah. I also like asparagus, even though like, I mean, I try not to pee all night like after I have it, but Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, even if I try not to, it's like I wake up in the middle of the night. I think I'm in the clear. Like I think after like a few hours, I'm in the clear. Wake up in the middle of the night though, you start going, and then like 5 seconds in, you're just like, whoa, like that's raunch. Like,
that's just crazy. Like, why does asparagus do that?
I mean, I don't know. You all want to learn something?
No, I really don't care that much. I don't care.
I can look it up.
It's fine. We'll just leave it as a mystery.
We'll just leave it. Okay, we can leave it as a mystery, I guess. But all right, people, we've hit our initial over the hour time. Destiny's like, I can only deal so much with this man.
I'm tired. I should be laying down already.
Oh my god. Yeah, probably.
It's fine. It's fine.
It's all good. It's 8:47 p.m. Like, I mean, shit. What else you got going on tonight? Sleep? Who the hell needs sleep? Who needs sleep?
Me, because I wake up at 5 tomorrow.
Nobody needs sleep. Hush. But No, it's okay. Get your ass to bed. I'll let you get going. All right, peeps. Thank you guys so much for tuning in to Fear Freaks Live once again. We will see. Oh, Destiny, what do you got coming up this week before I let you get going? Anything else coming up this week?
Sunday, the final goals. I believe we'll be doing a stream over Jennifer's body. I'm not sure if it's gonna be Instagram or YouTube, but besides that, that's. Wait,
hold on. Whose channel? Did you make a channel?
We made a channel on YouTube. We just haven't posted anything.
Whoa, what the shit?
And then I think it's this Sunday. Correct me if I'm wrong, Brett, but I believe Back from the Dead is this, or no, I don't think it's this Sunday because I keep forgetting we just started this month. I don't know when it is. Back from the Dead, coming soon on a Sunday.
Coming soon on a Sunday.
If either not this one, maybe the next.
Either this Sunday or next Sunday.
Or the next. I don't know.
Cool. I've got just a few more videos coming out this week, so stay tuned for that, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching Fear Freaks. Look forward to more videos very soon. And don't forget, join this channel on its journey to 10K subscribers. We're getting close, guys. We're getting so close. And we will see you guys. And we will see you guys next time on Fear Freaks.